Yo, how's it going, everybody? So let's talk about weight loss again. If you're new here, my name's Joe, and I'm currently on my weight loss journey, down about 65 pounds now, and just working to better myself every day. If you're new here, subscriptions would be greatly appreciated. Thumbs up would be greatly appreciated, and any comments would be greatly appreciated. And any opinions, comments, or anything that you have to say, you can leave down below. But let's get started. Today's video, we're going to talk about kind of the progress I made over the last week, and then some of my favorite things that have come out of taking Mounjaro and Wegovy. A lot of these things are directly correlated to what happens when you lose weight, some of the feelings you have when you lose weight, and just anything along those lines. So I have about 10 items here, and we'll go through the list, talk about them, and I'll let you know what I think. And then weight loss, we lost about 2 more pounds since the last update, so I weighed in at 244, which is my lowest I've been in probably 4 or 5 years. So definitely making progress there. Happy about that. But let's start with item number 1. Item number 1 is increase in energy. Once you take these medications, you'll notice maybe the day after your injection, you may be a little low on energy. But as far as losing weight as a whole, taking this medicine as you get down more and more in weight, the increase in energy is amazing. I mean, you wake up in the morning, you're ready to go, you feel good. I find myself to be more productive, more just increase in energy overall. It just feels so much better and less sluggish than when I was heavier. And number 2 is the increase in confidence. Once I started to notice clothes fitting a little bit differently, once I started noticing just when I could look in the mirror and tell that there was a difference, that's when I started getting a little more confident. If I'm going to tell you right now I have 100% confidence, no, I don't. I mean, I'm not the most confident still. It'll take a while to get there, but as far as right now, I'm definitely far more confident than I was 2 years ago at this time when I was at my heaviest weight. So confidence is definitely a big thing to mention. Even like just walking out, just in what I'm wearing, I don't feel as self-conscious. I'm just a lot more just okay in my own skin and getting better and better each day. The third thing is going to be endurance. When it comes to working out, going out, it plays into being the energy part. I think my endurance has gotten a lot better. I can go for a walk longer. I mean, if I want to go out and bike on a stationary bike for 15 miles, I could do so now. And I mean, even lately, I've been able to do 10 miles on the bike without even breaking a sweat, which last year at this time, when I was doing 10 miles on the bike, I was damn near dead when I was done. So it's definitely, the endurance has gotten a lot better. I'm able to do a lot more for a lot longer with getting a lot less tired. And that's been one of my favorite things so far. Let's talk about something else. That would be appetite suppressant. It's known that's what this medication, the main side effect is. You can hate it, you could love it. It falls right along both lines for me. The appetite suppression of this is definitely something that has played a key part in my weight loss. It's helped me eat less, helped me eat better, and then just kept me more on track when maybe my self-control wasn't the best. So I'd say the appetite suppression is one of my favorite things, but it can get to be a bit much once in a while. But it's definitely necessary, and if you're taking a medication, you likely will benefit from the appetite suppression that you're going to get with the medication. And then the next thing is going to be how painless this is. When you look at the level of weight loss that come with these medications, they're just about surgical level weight loss results. People are losing 15, somewhat up to 20, 25% of their body weight. That was never heard of when it came to medical weight loss. There was never a medication that could do that. It was getting surgery. And these results are painless, and that's the one great thing about it. Yeah, it's an injection. No, it doesn't hurt. If you take it out, leave it out for a few minutes, it doesn't hurt at all. So comparing to what used to be, and you used to have to go into a surgery, have these recovery periods, now you could just take an injection once a week and have the same weight loss results. I'd say that's pretty painless, and that's a pretty good breakthrough for medicine. And I'm definitely thankful for it. Surgery was never an option for me. I don't think I was getting to that point maybe with my weight, but I don't think I was ever quite there. Even my doctor never quite suggested it, always mentioned it was an option, but don't think I would have moved forward with it, especially now knowing that this exists. I think this should always be the first line of, I think this should be the first course of action before weight loss surgery, pretty much. Especially with the expense. I know it's tough with insurance, but I think insurances will open up more to these medicines as time goes on. And then number 6 is going to be better sleep. I've noticed this medication has definitely improved my sleep. I've definitely been able to sleep longer. It's definitely helped my like insomnia. I think it's definitely improved my, like, I was supposed to have a CPAP machine. That's one thing that was definitely a key thing that led to me wanting to lose weight. And having that sleep apnea, it's definitely gotten better since I started taking the medicine. So that's one thing that's definitely helped me sleep better. And I've noticed that I'm not waking up as often. And I think that's just another thing that energy-wise, if you sleep more, you sleep better, you wake up more rested. And that's been the case for me. And then number 7 is mobility. And once again, I said these are things that are directly correlated to weight loss as well as this medication. Mobility is one thing that was really important to me. I noticed that the smallest activities when I was at my heaviest would have me just like sore. I couldn't like stretch as far. I couldn't lift the way I can now. I couldn't go for a run. These things took me longer. I notice now I can get around like I could 7-8 years ago when I well, no, oh my God, I graduated high school 10 years ago now. Wow. So I feel like I'm getting around like I did then, and that's definitely nice, back to when I was playing sports at a higher level. So that's one thing that was important to me. So the mobility factor is, and I could assume that people who were heavier, people who were at the like 350, 400 pound mark, I'm sure mobility issues, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure there's mobility issues that come into factor as far as getting up to certain places. Even when you get to a certain weight, getting off the couch, I'm sure it could be a problem. So losing weight definitely helps your mobility and allows you to do a lot more with less effort. Number 8, this is probably my favorite thing and something that I've enjoyed the most, and that's better clarity and better focus. I'm not going to directly say that that's the medication, but I think the medication plays a factor into the clarity. When I was always so focused before on what I looked like, what I weighed. It played a big factor in my mental health. Having that clarity of knowing the direction I'm going and being able to stay focused on the end goal and have my weight be less of a concern in my life has definitely led me to be able to focus on other things in my life and put effort elsewhere that necessarily I may have not been putting it before. I mean, I've been putting a stronger emphasis on maybe making videos like this when before I wouldn't have even thought about it. Maybe working on my car, maybe school. Just things all along those lines are things that I've been able to have more clarity and focus on better now that I've lost the weight, and it's just not such something that's weighing heavy on my shoulders all the time. And number 9, a big thing for me, and with the help of medication, with the help of staying on top of it, that's the improvement that I've had in my acid reflux, GERD. When I was at 310, I never before that I always had problems with heartburn, but when I got to my heaviest, it was like to the debilitating heartburn. And I'm sure that played a factor into, I'm sure my weight had a lot to do with, I have a hiatal hernia, which hopefully, I go for my yearly endoscopy middle of December, and I've lost 60 pounds since my last one. So I'm hoping that maybe it's gotten better since then, that I've lost weight. A big thing that I've wanted to lose weight for was because of the acid reflux, because of the GERD, because of these yearly endoscopies, because I have these precancerous cells that are likely because I got to a point that I was heavy enough that it was so unhealthy that I think my lifestyle change and doing what I've been doing, eating the way I've been eating, is going to pay off when it comes to this GERD and heartburn overall. I still take medication. I'm on Dexilent that I take every night. It keeps it at bay, and I haven't had much breakthrough heartburn. I couldn't say the same last year at this time. So just looking a year into this journey, just all aspects of health, I could say, are better. Sure, some of the digestive things that are the negative side effects that come with the medication or something that's bothered me, something that's been hard to cope with, but overall, I feel more healthy. I feel better looking in the mirror. And number 10 leads me to probably something that's the most important, and that's just the social aspect of how I feel now. At my biggest, it was when I don't know if it has to do a lot with the confidence, walking into crowds. Maybe I didn't feel as comfortable going and hanging out with people, going to certain places. I just kind of felt like all eyes were on me sometimes. And that has a lot to do with my confidence and lack of it, therefore. And I feel that once I started maybe feeling more fit, started losing the weight, people maybe started noticing. I started getting that confidence to go out more. I started being okay with being social again. I kind of got to a point where I kind of just sat in the house and did nothing all the time. While I like being in the house, it's also nice to get out and be social once in a while. And I found myself able to do that more and more and have a better time with myself as I got more happy with myself. So overall, I mean, a lot of it, I know I went over a lot of things at different aspects in this video. Everything ultimately that comes from taking these medications are going to have the same effects as losing weight. I mean, you're going to feel better. You're going to look better. You're going to be more confident. You're going to sleep better. Everything, I think mentally, physically, and emotionally are going to improve when you lose weight. Is losing weight the answer for everything? No, of course not. If there's problems in other places in your life, you have to also look there. But for me, one of my big problems something that I always say, if there's something you can't get off your mind, then you should be pursuing it. And I did that with my soon-to-be wife, and now I'm doing that with the weight. And it pays off in the long run, and I'm definitely happy with the results we're getting. And I hope if you have a goal in mind that I can help you reach it. Watching this video, I hope it helps. I hope it inspires. I hope it gets you motivated to hopefully have these same side effects, these beneficial side effects at least. I'll do another video. Of course, there's negatives that come out of everything, but there's more positive than there are negatives in this journey. If you enjoyed the video, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch it. If you subscribe, I would really greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers before December. We're almost there, so please hit that subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. Leave a thumbs up. Don't forget, leave a comment. If you have any comments, concerns, questions, leave it down below. Follow me. Oh God, I glitched there. Follow me on TikTok, same name. Subscribe here. Hit me up if you ever have any questions. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.